Honestly, I do not know either.
No more Jet in the last 3
If you hate Sentinels, has to abuse mid.
That and keeping TENZ full time on that chamber.
Right, and we did think this map pool could lead to some Jet if they had to do it. We said, okay, Jet could be available.
They have to go in and kill Chamber Trip every round. Every round they have to kill it. And if they do,
some of these unconventional stats. We see the Brimstone now. I've always wondered about seeing more
Sentinels
Brim on Icebox. Those 18-second smokes almost put you within a window of being aggressive. Right, you put down
Sentinels,
smokes,
you gotta be worried about
hard fake to the other side. You don't have smokes anymore.
You just can't let them get the bomb down, or it's going to be almost impossible.
It's going to be very hard. I wonder at that point, do you drop your fade for Sova so you have shocks too? I actually don't think that's that troll. I actually think Sova's still good in this map. Maybe even better than Fade. Maybe not, but holy Shroud. Where's Shroud?
The last one is going to be spotted on top of that too, in front of the orb, and that Saya player. Elise is not going to get the flawless to start things off for Sentinels, but we continue to trade these pistols back and forth between Sentinels and the guard so far, unless Saya player pulls out some magic. 4 bullets.
Sentinels has won every opening pistol.
Yes, they have.
Positions given away on the top of the A nest, and he's just trying to isolate some 1 versus 1s.
First map they.
Oh my gosh.
Did they?
Fallen back as well, but
yes, they did. They won the first pistol.
I know last map it was 4-0. They lost. Nice try.
Sentinels has gone off to a great start every single map. It's just in the middle of the half.
Dapper's wall creating
it's just like the new team problem. Guard's been a roster for a while. They can adapt, and Sentinels doesn't counter adapt, right?
It broke and it didn't have much time to solidify fully, but it became
and no bomb down to the guard. Can't force up either.
Had to bear down on to take down the guard as they piled through that bottleneck. First round Sentinels, it's kind of, this is how it's gone. Sentinels grab first round, first half, guard.
I don't even know what you do with, I mean, I guess what you said is true. They just play for the hard post plant.
They're keeping it consistent for us.
I mean, I would assume that's why they're doing this.
I don't. They throw a 0 point over to get a quick check.
I don't see any other reason why you have double controller and you don't play Omen.
Don't get too much information.
This guy does not care about this.
Sweet moves. Very articulate with the drone. I like it. I like it. Hey, one way going up.
Dodge the dart.
Yeah.
Continues the dance. Fight comes in now as the rest of the guard are trying to get some control towards this B main, but that poison orb is just slowing things down a lot here, courtesy of Shroud. Still has snake bites to work with. And the thing is, right now for the guard is they don't have a Sage. So if you're going to try to go for these tap plants, then snake bites can slow them down and somehow.
They actually have a lot of.
Headshot onto Trent. Going through the smoke, second one to fall. Side player answers back on yellow, and it's going to be chamber on chamber, but a drop on the other end, and the 180 for the kill. The ping coming out, Junapi with the right click, and now it's a 3 versus 1. Things look pretty good after all here for the guard on their
I feel like watching TENZ use chamber pistol is like weird.
A pretty great frag here.
Well, rather use the classic.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He like, I'm telling you, most chambers you watch are like very slow and very like take their time, take one shot, and he like. He's like strafing a lot. It feels like a lot of chambers just like stand their ground, just one shot.
Testing out the map.
Does that make any sense? I don't know.
Yeah, no, it is really odd. I mean, considering he has such good first bullet aim.
Yeah.
And the other thing that concerns me, he is full buying on this round. So if they lose, he can't op next round.
Unless he gets a couple kills. Unless he starts farming orbs.
That's so unlikely, though. Why would you not just play bonus this round and buy an op next round? You're on defense.
Yeah.
Like, does that not make the most sense? It's really weird to see him just buy the rifle on the bonus and then not care for the main gun. Maybe they're just so confident that they're going to keep winning bonuses.
Yeah, they've kept the same defense on the side of Sentinels so far. Test with weapons now on the last round. Rinse and repeat here for the guard.
Yeah, I don't know.
A nice Viper's bite to come out, slow things down. It's all about the delay so the rotation can come in, and already 3 members at B for Sentinels here to defend.
And just the little things too.
They need to delay this plant. They cannot let this plant get off. Alright, maybe. Don't you think? I see the dart that Shazam just threw, and I think it's troll.
Spectres on the defense.
Like, why are we darting so early? Like, imagine he has a dart right now off that flash on the back wall. You scan them all.
Allowing Sentinels to creep forward, but Saya players evening up the tally. In the back of yellow, Hot coming out, breaking crosshair placement, but a double swing in the front. The volley missed on top of that too, but it's a lineup to allow Valent to get
oh my god.
But after that, that's going to end it. Dapper
These rounds are so crazy.
At some point if that molly was on the ground, it was going to be a different story for sure.
They get another one and
doing
the
a good
res.
job.
Sentinels feeling
they're
so
buying
good
up
about
into these
this.
bonuses.
And I was thinking about it, like, okay, no wall,
they're probably about to go up 4-0.
Get the plant down, and I feel like with the no sage, you're saving yourself from now KO being able to attack you through the wall. Viper still having been able to attack you through the wall, right? That's going to be something you almost deal with all the time. So they forego that, put down more smokes to create their own angles, but still find a way.
Dude, I think it would have even been such a cleaner retake. I think Shazam just like panicked through his dart. If he would have saved his dart when they KO flash and then when they're actually retaking fast, dude, I swear that dart, if it gets one ping, it scans like 4 people. It scans all of them.
The fragment against the wall, so we'll see if the
what's TENZ got for us here? Oh, does he know?
Looking at the round so far,
does he know this? Oh, he sees him.
Now we spot some legs to make it a 4 versus 4. I was going to say we had a great start with Shazam falling early.
I don't even know how you get up there post barrier without being spotted or heard.
Looks like he is
just jump there silently, I guess.
Is Jonah P here? Sheriff first.
That's crazy. He pulls out a total false at low HP. As you just mentioned, so they're really banking on.
Wait, Saya ulted with 10 HP.
And it's an off angle from 10.
This is kind of weird.
Hold. It's like a mid hold, but look, rendezvous position.
This is kind of weird.
TENZ is so interesting. That gas
at one point
up, instantly protects him from mid, so now he can just focus.
What
is not quick enough.
Yeah, but what is
quicker.
What TENZ?
What is this angle? Like, what is that and why?
It puts value into that build of false, and now we have a plant for the attack. 2 players already inside this B site, a third to be met up, and look at how far we are for net.
Why was TENZ looking top side?
I have a feeling we got something cooked up.
Or was he looking left to yellow?
He was holding left side, like the left off angle.
From Valent on top of that too, there is that molly that lands first.
Oh, Jonah P with the relurk, the reflank.
He has ult too.
Play this retake.
Wall
coming up.
There's too many mollies. They can't. I don't think Sentinels can win this round.
Still trying to deny as much as we can.
Be good if he did.
They have all 2, yeah. No, this is a save. They use all their ults to secure the thrifty. I think it's fine. That's a good. Those are good ults.
Really nice from the guard. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
I love.
I don't really know what TENZ is doing there though.
I also don't understand what
smokes are playing out,
is he looking?
walls playing out.
I think he's.
Consider that
so nicely placed.
I don't know. I actually don't know.
I think he just got tunnel vision.
So you're actually blocking off a lot of what people bring.
Maybe he thought he was being like 5-head, like they're not going to walk back yellow, they're just going to walk into sight and just.
So great Viper wall.
I'm just going to get free kills, but
keep that consistency there.
I don't know.
Sentinels think he is a possibility, and they've just been able to cycle the rest of the utility to keep Sentinels out of the sight. That was a hell of a post plant. How many mollies and after effects were they throwing out there, right? Almost impossible to get. So we really see what the guard is trying to do with this composition.
There's also a composition in the past from the guard where I actually really like to see Valent going for the poison orb on top of rafters with when they had an Omen playing in.
Good old net and spawn still.
Viper, it's actually
where you buy weapons.
All the way towards spawn, catches TENZ off guard, and that is going to be, speaking of guard, on
I feel like Dapper has to save his wall, especially against his comp for a retake.
Shazam peeking out.
Yeah.
Miss Molly there. They wanted
just depends on where they plant
though.
though.
They use it early to delay, but it's just like, especially with the Molly, it's so hard to retake
the guard
without
could have had an effectiveness. And they will meet 3 members of Sentinels once they do finally get a push on here. This wall just dividing.
They're about to flash through. I like it.
They try to come through.
They clear it.
Defensive side. Nice
Get out.
Through. A little bit of teamwork.
Nice.
They don't see anything.
Good info.
I think the guard's positioning here is perfect for what they want to do.
Op Diffie.
Don't know if there's a third, and that's Shazam that's running across, and yeah, nice little kill there from Jonah P. Gets traded out, but now you got Shroud out in his lonesome, even spotted by the trademark. Gonna feel the full force of that slow field and picks up a van.
Pretty sure Sentinels broke now
for the next
because
round.
they lost that round.
Yep.
Great
It should be.
patience by the guard too.
Yeah, it's a save.
Nicely done. A few of the things, like I said,
Shroud's in his head right now, like, man, I could be streaming right now. I could be playing some Warzone.
Technically, he is streaming right now.
That is true. Technically, his Twitch account is streaming right now.
I said 60,000 viewers, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Right when that flash goes through,
pretty talented, I gotta say.
He found a way to both be pro and stream at the same time.
That is the play, right?
That is definitely the play.
Methodical there by the guard, reading out how Sen wanted to play defense. Like you said, we do have a
some ideas, Spencer,
here.
I mean, hey,
go ahead and pick
Rod, if I wanted to go back to being pro,
I got you.
You stream on my account?
Yep, I got you.
I can't trust you. I need someone I can trust. Anyone out here?
I'm part of the tribe.
Yeah, but
there's only like 4 of us.
You can't even not. Yeah, but I can't even get you to stop swearing. Like,
that could do the aim battle duel against you from Garage, and it's not gonna pan out at least for Shroud to do some econ damage and for the guard. At least you get the round as well.
They
One round away of tying things up, putting right now once again Sentinels into
15,000 Bryans in here.
Position where Shroud could
Baby Brian?
play this hero
Where Baby Brian at?
From that previous round. Playing it towards mid.
Perfectly waited for. Even without a lot of the information from these teams, everybody playing it close to the chest in the past few weeks and scrims and everything, we still see the little.
If you're Shroud, are you giving up the rifle to someone else for this round?
Trying to do to each other to get that upper hand, a quick dart destroyed.
I mean, I know he has full armor and all, but like, you know.
I mean, who do you give it to? TENZ has his op out, right? He ulted.
Yeah. I mean, Zelsis seems like a solid choice.
I don't know. I don't know.
Moving forward.
Overhand throw, though, but
I think Shroud needs to make sure he uses the gun. I don't know what their setup is. TENZ had all. TENZ is pushed up A. Yeah, but if TENZ is pushed A with the gun, certainly you put your other rifle at the other extremity and not mid, because it looked like he was just holding the bubble and they just went through it.
And great job by guard to actually shut down what was kind of an anti-eco, or not anti-eco, but an eco strat, rather.
I'm starting to warm up to the brim
setting up,
especially because you can farm orbs so easily.
So really well played around each other.
That Jonah might have all 3 times on offense.
That's true.
In another plant at B.
Those are guaranteed round wins.
Sentinels fall every game.
I actually wouldn't be too opposed to like.
This has been an incredible series so far. We're going to 3-3 on
Sentinels pushing for A orb.
Tell you the story of
I mean, maybe it's hard because they're knifing and they're fade-eyeing, but you could just like if you pre-slow on the belt, somebody can get the orb every round.
Just a few away from being on deck for the side of the guard.
Shazam, they don't have a jet to updraft, so literally they can't swing you. They can't deny the orb unless they actually like molly it.
In the middle. They run out. They may not be where they're
and continues. This is my issue. TENZ still does not have money to buy an op.
I don't think he wants to op. Have you been watching how he's been opping? He's been walking angles and he's getting killed.
How to use these ults, what they've been seeing.
I mean, I get that like maybe it hasn't
they've noticed the favoritism
worked out as well for him, but you're playing defense. You
a lot of the time
yes, but
what you do.
Yes, but
it's your job.
TENZ has always been the rifling duelist. Always. I think he even says he doesn't like opping.
Put Shazam on Chamber.
We've relaxed,
and let him op. And then
let's see a TENZ Sova. I'm down. You need a Sova. You on this map you need a fade at worst. I think you need Sova, but I guess you can get away with fade. So what do? Shazam goes Chamber. TENZ goes
Jet.
So you're dropping a KO or a Sage at that point. You drop your Sage. Have maybe Dapper plays Chamber, or no, Shazam's playing Chamber. TENZ plays Jet. Dapper Sova. Zelsis KO. That just seems weird to me.
I mean, you're right. Composition-wise, it's not great, but like, you op. You play Chamber, you op on defense. This is Counter-Strike, this is Valorant. This is just how the game is played.
Saya player with the operator. He wants to bring out the trouble. His first bloods have been amazing. Last map 6-1 here. Already has one for himself. In the 8 frags he does have and wants to get some more. TENZ actually goes down.
It's hard to watch, you know?
Having a hell of a series for himself too. Shroud gets delivered.
TENZ has always been at the right place at the right time, but still gets shut down on the aim.
They are picking them apart
in
now.
the past few rounds at least. And you saw Shroud trying to trade it back.
Man, they're getting dismantled.
Everybody's just falling. It's already a minute left on the clock.
It was looking so good for Sentinels.
This is a save.
Just like
an incredibly uncharacteristic round. The push seemed a little disjointed there.
All downhill.
The coverage for B long is a little harder to do because you saw Shroud was covering the left side. If they came around elbow and then garage play, so it's hard to cover the 1v1s.
TENZ just needs to op. Yes.
They need to save enough on the following round to buy op the next round.
Bro, they don't have a Sova. So you take a line, you take a deep line with your op, and you TP out off of it. You get knifed, all good. You tuck your TP back, you still hold your line. And you just keep falling back, passively taking different op lines. Like every other chamber. Like Saya player, like Net, like EA. But instead, we want to just keep rifling. We want to be a rifle chamber.
4-3 as the guard pulled.
Oh, they're getting. Oh, another guy getting bagged.
If he buys a fucking Guardian now and he only has 4,500 the next round, I'm gonna be so fucking mad.
Had a great start for Sentinels, but this continues to go back and forth. And you saw it
uncharacteristic TENZ whiff on that kill. That's like 100% a TENZ kill.
You still had great forward position. That's unorthodox for.
He buys low armor. He's not gonna be able to op next round.
Being Trent
no,
no, he should actually.
He has 28. He refunded.
One of those great moments to catch
only bought
off
half
guard,
armor.
and sure we talked about it. I mean, Trent's ready to play in the series.
Double 0 point towards B. It just ships in the night as they cross through the air.
I haven't seen Sentinels play aggressive A either.
Celsius.
Until this round.
Maybe not enough.
Ooh.
A 1-for-1.
Ooh.
Hot coming up. Dapper's just trying to slow things down for a bit, and that's 2 kills from Jonah P just going across the rappel.
That was nice.
I guess Shroud has 3750 actually, so Shroud should be able to drop up no matter what.
But again, this is one of those moments where you saved a couple of rifles, you don't have too much to work with. Vulnerabilities from the snake bite from Shroud. And you hear the Viper's pit coming out from Net Elise on the pulse play to try to guarantee the round. So yeah, nice attempt to start things off.
Maybe not totally needed the ult here, but secured the round.
360.
Honestly, if you secure the round with it, all good. It just seems a little troll because you know that they saw that Sentinels had bad guns. So why let them get close on you, you know? Oh, TENZ. That's 6 chamber pistol bullets missed on someone's back? Bro, maybe I take it back. Maybe he shouldn't even buy bullets for chamber pistol.
In the hands, a Saya player feeling good. Operator still there. The guard starting to take control.
I don't think he ADSs it either. I think he's like me, where he just hip fired the chamber pistol.
With as close as the games have
Did you see that?
What happened?
TENZ's first intention was to buy a rifle, and then he sold, and then he bought the op.
Of course.
He's so just hesitant to op.
He doesn't like opping. I think he's been saying that for a long time. He just doesn't like to op.
Then it's really, then the way they made the composition is not right, if that's what's going to happen. I really think Sentinels has to play aggressive here, because if they got bombed down, Jonah has ult. With all the mollies and ult, that's an automatic win. They can't let them...
Look at this line, though, that TENZ is holding at B. He's holding under tube instead of B main. Why? I don't understand.
He's relying on Shroud to have his B main. But if Shroud goes down, he's fucked.
Daddy Mike. Daddy Mike. Come on, Daddy Mike.
From Sova that you're not using Curly from Trent.
Middle
allows
allows D's.
And that's
D's what?
The guard into the B site. And that also allows Saya player to flush the players out, get a kill at the
TENZ,
the
man.
push from Shroud as he got pinged down.
I love you, TENZ, but
again,
we gotta tighten this up.
You're getting into the site, you've got numbers advantage, and you're on a 4 versus 2 with the KO knife trying to get some information. But thankfully, there's a res, there's an ult command available for the retake with Celsius.
Remy with the stimmy, pushing the guard through here. They get into sight, but it's going to be Sentinels retake.
Dang, in what world do you ever think I'd see Steel looked better on Chamber than TENZ? In what world? Oh my god, Valen is back.
Oh, Valen says no!
Who cares?
He's back.
Like
because you know Steel is always good for
incredible by Valen.
At
with
least
the distance the rest of the team was there, that actually could have been real scary for the side of the guard. Valen, absolute out of his mind play. Out of his mind play to get that turn as well on the flash. 1-2
we've seen him
control
pop
for
off
distance
on jet
as well,
so
right?
much
A
before.
distance transfer, which actually doesn't.
Yeah, but in
mean you're
reality,
moving
it should be
too much.
easier to op
That's where your
as chamber
recoil
than
is
jet,
going
right?
to
It
be
is.
present
It is
after
easier to
3 or 4 shots. So just
in my opinion,
an incremental.
I think so too,
Of the mouse.
but
Hot damn! What a round by Valen. He does it again. And like
Vandal.
we said, all of guard coming online. The Vandal as well to boot, like you said.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we just saw that Z.
What do you do now if you're
pop off and
TENZ?
Go backwards on accident.
I mean,
But
Shroud's
still gonna
being
be
a
an A round
homie
here
and
for
not
guard. They're
buying
just
too
feeling it.
much.
They're vibing.
Yeah,
Moving
but
forward after
Shroud
round
can
three
buy
up
it,
on
drop an op
Sentinels now.
again next round.
Sentinels has something else to
Do you
say.
drop
I
an
think
op or
you
no?
want towards the beginning to get some information while you have. Looks like Shroud on the top of the rafters by the screen side.
But if you're TENZ, do you even want the op?
No.
Okay, so that's the problem.
That's 2 4Ks in the head. That's been
But
quick
you
succession.
need it,
Speaking
though.
of
Keep
him,
going.
gets
You don't
another
want
over
it,
to
but
the
you
side,
need
but
it.
gets traded off by a snake bite landed by
You think
Shroud.
you want it?
So Shroud getting 2 kills for Sentinels into this round. Trent picking up a
like,
rifle. TENZ
dude.
pushing forward with the headhunter, but cannot connect onto the
We
kill.
gotta
Looking
ADS
pretty
with the
good
chamber
in the lower
pistol.
part that we had for
We gotta
Sentinels.
just be like
Fight
Yay.
things
Just
out
ADS
on
with
the
it in one
momentum
tap.
that was
We don't
built
we
on
don't run
Sentinels'
around
first
hip
kill.
firing it
Here
like
comes the
that. I don't
Planet
think.
Jam. 2 shotguards
I
coming
mean, I don't
in,
really know
and
myself,
Shazam
but
gets to connect onto Trent.
1v2,
But
Shazam has a
somehow,
chance.
It's a 1 versus 2. Low HP onto net. Unfortunately, cannot capitalize onto the kill. Shazam almost caught him off guard, picking up Elisa Phantom on a 2 versus 1. But 1 minute
He's not
closer
gonna
by
miss
sight.
no,
And
this
one
is
sandwiching
hard.
towards the front.
He's in a hard
Elisa
spot
Phantom
here.
for the pre-fired shot. Back onto the top. Drops down to make the least the other tap.
Yeah, that's
And
good.
the swing comes in from behind from the backstab. And that is going to be the guard able to win that round that was expensive.
Like, I mean, I don't know. I think TENZ should opt. He probably doesn't want to.
Incredible stuff. You could see just
Nope,
how
he's
tight
not going
it got
to.
because there was definitely a call to Shazam.
It's like an individual thing
Net
where
was one
well,
shot.
nope,
You could
he's
see
getting
he
an op.
wasn't peeking.
That was like
Yeah, because
I-
Shazam's probably
yeah.
like, you better fucking opt.
yeah, I feel like this is like a against my own better judgment. I don't want an op, but if you're gonna make me op, just drop it, man.
7-3 here. Possibly our biggest difference between a half, or between these teams in a half. We could be seeing if Sentinels cannot bring this back to 7-5.
What is this random alt here?
That was a quick orbital strike towards the A site.
Did
We're
they?
still able to just stay alive right now from Shroud's Viper's
I don't
pick.
even know
Go
how
back
that-
in
why
Yeah,
they
I
ult
don't
that.
actually know what just happened.
But
Oh, they were trying to stop the Viper ult. Shroud ulted the top site, and he tried to like alt. If you alt when the Viper ults, you know how you're like slowed as it's going out, so you actually get killed. Honestly,
Good try.
Yeah, it's a little gimmick.
Not bad.
Little gimmick, all good.
To slow things down here on the attack, but guard. They have full
Where's
control now
TENZ?
every time that they're
Okay, he's got the line
He's
at
on
B.
He's
That's
got the line
good.
at B.
That's good.
It's interesting to see the
All
style
day,
of play
so they've
that
gotta know mid or
TENZ
two.
is having on his chamber. We're not seeing too many.
This is not the
forward
first time they've done this
rendezvous
mid
kind
B.
of
Like, they
backplay.
actually know they're spamming it.
Defensive rendezvous.
They walk through though.
Well, he's still getting kills in sight.
Oh,
He hasn't
somehow they
tried to
missed
be
all
too
the
aggressive,
spam.
and he's
I mean,
keeping
really
himself
good
alive,
play by
playing
Shazam not to peek too high and die.
Double smoke going down so they can go through mid into spawn.
I don't know why
Nicely
they're
done
going A
as
with
they get
into the
themselves
ult though.
catapulted right into the A side.
Maybe just
Well, they can plant backside.
Yeah, they're going to.
The fight for the lurk on B main, so that's huge. Now we're playing all the way towards the back.
Wait,
the underhand
they
throw
didn't
on the
see.
top of
There's a guy in
410,
results. He
but
didn't
it doesn't
see.
spot opponents in the back. 0 point coming on the other end. We're playing the pulse plan. It's going to be dangerous for the guard to try to hold this back. This is one of those unorthodox positions. Just
Okay,
because
not
they're
bad
trying
by
to play
Sentinels.
inside of Viper's mid. And now Sire player
Or-
gets the no-scope there onto Zelsis, but we're diffusing onto that spike. Like I said.
It's not bad.
It's going to be very hard to do here on that retake. And Sentinels, they hold that round beautifully.
Yeah,
Nice.
really nicely done. Being able to shut down, if anything, went B. TENZ was there for the early call. So
I'm from the
Sentinels
future.
on rotation, more towards mid, more towards A, getting prepared for some type of strategy.
From the
in another
future.
strategy
Somebody said
where
that.
We see guard trying
I don't know.
to open up
Like,
mid,
do you
trying
see
to
the
push
line
the
that
middle of the
TENZ
map
is
and
holding
be
though? He actually
right in
wasn't
middle of
holding the B
Sentinels
line. He was holding the passive line, like the same thing he held that one round. From
Double
yellow,
doors.
holding front
Seems like
sight.
He
Sentinels
could have
being
been
aware
killed
of
right
that.
side yellow.
Yeah, if they did the same
Really
thing,
nice
he dies again.
setup.
All right, it's fine.
Viper
He has an
is
op again.
gonna
Let's see what he
give you
does here.
Pretty king of the hill aspect on A.
He pushes
Once
up
they
B.
realized they walked
Aggressive
into
B.
it.
This
Yeah,
is not
nicely
bad. This
played.
is good so far.
Trying to
I like
bring back
this.
that 7-5 and
Is he
keep
out of
it
range of
as
his
close as
TP? He
possible for
is. Oh,
Sentinels.
now he's not.
Operators just on the other side of these walls in a little game of cat and mouse. The Prowler's gonna figure this one out first.
Or
maybe
TENZ
not.
op.
Does not see.
Oh, side player is so dead here. Side player's so dead here. Just kidding.
And all of this timing and Dinks coming up.
Oh no.
So now the null command comes out.
Timing on that.
That was such bad timing for them.
Nightfall coming on the attack too, and we've cleared out towards this B site. Easy plant coming in. How's the pulse plant gonna work?
Everybody down towards B for now. Only site is going to be the rendezvous side player. 0.
Yeah, I don't like that angle anyway.
Rendezvous for now. It's going to take a little bit of time, and that's the gain. Pressure here.
Oh,
a missed shot.
Oh no.
Missed shot. Molly coming out once again. The annoying Molly from that brimstone. Now that's going to run that clock down. We got to try to push quickly. Dapper comes up with the wall. C's being thrown. Nice little jiggle.
Wait, they missed the Molly. They missed both Mollies.
Sticking onto that spike. We're picking up. Dapper saving it so far. We're trying to break the wall. He gets a third kill. Looks for the fourth. We get the defuse there for the Sentinels with the Red Bull clutch. And we're ending it 7-5.
How do they miss
team?
both Viper
Mollies? You got to save him while he defuses. Holy crap. Literally, the kills before the wall were great, right?
Yeah, I guess the wall messed it up, yeah.
Down, and then as it breaks, he positions to bodyguard. A perfect play there goes down at the same time. But
it wasn't the wrong plant spot. It was just the wall messed up the thing.
They bring it to 7-5.
My God, and it's also enough here from us on the first half. Let's take a quick breather and see the conclusion of this series.
Dapper saving them. Honestly, all things considered, not too bad from Sentinels at the end to get the last two.
No, but it is a big problem if you're about to go into your attack half and your chamber is not feeling the up and just getting all around chamber diffed every round.
I mean, yeah, Saya could basically shut the game out right now, especially if they win pistol. I believe they've traded pistol every map so far.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Sentinels was up 3-0, and then that's the round where the guard ulted and thriftied them 3-1.
Yeah.
And it ended 7-5. It's crazy. These rounds are crazy. And not in a good way. I hate to say it. It's funny. A lot of people are like, man, it's so funny watching like the European teams, like the champions teams, and then coming and watching these matches. It feels like a big clown fiesta. And in a way, it's kind of true. I mean, there's a reason why they weren't at Masters, a lot of these teams, but yeah.
I mean, it goes back to your question earlier, and that is, Optic is far and away the best team in NA, and then it's everybody else fighting for second and third.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Like, they clearly look like the best NA team. They have the best fundamentals on both sides, the best mid-round calling, the best IGLing.
Trent is 20-0 right now against Shroud. Really? Is that actually true, or is that like a joke, like a troll?
That's a fucking stat.
Is that true? (21-0) right now. Wow. Wow. Shroud is going to have nightmares of this match. If he's actually 21-0, 0-21.
I gotta give here we go, boys. Harmful over at TSM that actually did.
If Sentinels lose this, based on what we've seen, it is not Shroud's fault.
No, I don't think so.
It is not Shroud's fault at all. He's actually played pretty well.
That's actually insane.
Someone just said 17-0, or Van Silly just said that.
Wow, Trent stock's going up.
Oh yeah, we talked about it, man. He was feeling the series, and he's looking at.
Wait, TENZ is ADSing with the pistol. This is good.
Up towards mid with a prowler there, trying to go for something aggressive. 0 point going out towards yellow, and that's courtesy of the attack from Zelsis. But Sentinels again, another of those rounds where you're just staying close and slow at the beginning of the spawn.
Take flight. Playing it patient. Drone actually commits quite
a bit. We'll see if, do you think TENZ changed his crosshair? Let's see. I didn't see.
That play is going to be towards B. And you see a bit of that rotation mid towards B is held. Nice job by Shazam. So he's really trying to play with the minds.
They're going to the right site. A is the
left original positions. Still in
A is the free spot here.
Sites in their favor, but this is what Sentinels did on Breeze. Walk it up until you see contact, and that's the contact they were looking for. Wall goes up on the left side.
Oh, and that's in a bad spot now.
Get this plant down. Maybe.
Wait.
Oh my God, Trent!
Wait.
That's a high low, almost lands them both, but that's going to be TENZ that lands both of them on the top of 410. Net now being flushed out.
Where are the kills, man?
And also dropped down. And that's Jonah P on a 3 versus 1. And thankfully with the Sage Wall. I was going to say maybe it's a bad Sage Wall after all.
Ooh, baby.
That's 2 players that
TENZ is back, the 3K.
Thankfully TENZ is there for the trade to save the round.
This is not elimination, it's double elim, I think.
Went back and forth. This is now finally 2 in a row on this map.
There you go.
There it is. Sentinels are able to string a few together. The first 2 of the series as they have gone back and forth.
The future guy is either at the tournament or he's just someone's feeding him. Maybe he's like there, so he keeps spoiling all his time him out.
Per a full map now on both Breeze and Ascent, where Sentinels flipped the trigger and they went a hard aggressive strat, right? So we might see that again. And then it's mostly this kind of walk-up contact strategy that they've been playing. Early round absorption of the utility from guard.
I'm surprised Sentinels didn't do what the guard just did. One time.
A bit of a sit back, line of scrimmage.
Second round, the guard got AR for free.
In that position in mid is spotting TENZ. Going to be the anchor.
Yeah, they didn't really want to push up there much.
Well, they tried a couple times and got owned, but I think they could have stole the orb a lot more. They just kind of left it.
Even maybe a toxic screen on
Guard's
too
getting
long.
So much info.
Yeah, guard got both.
I don't think Dapper.
But they didn't actually.
Well, it could have been a good timing, but we're rotating back towards orange.
They have to know it's B.
Because technically, you can think that there is going to be a trademark that's going to be watching that flank.
Good wall. Oh, the molly. Wait, the molly actually blew through. Wait.
The chance if you can get the mollies in to hit that left side, but still instantly cleared.
Can they stop it? Wait, another molly? Shroud might die to it too? Yep, Shroud's dead. Wait, 5v3? No bullets have been shot? Just post plant?
Welcome to Valorant, Shroud. If you're going to be the designated spike planner, you might get into those. Zelsis, though, headshot onto Valen. Player advantage. Actually, it's evened up.
Oh,
as we have snake bites, shock darts
oh,
down.
Man. So close. Good damage, though.
Across the board. Player
good damage from the guard.
In front of the B site. Swings out. 3 players down spotted. And that's now 7-7.
But maybe not as
doing
much
a boaster in the smoke.
I mean, they had a 5v3.
It's like left, right. I'm shooting through the smokes, and these are mine.
Could have been better, but still good damage.
Making sure that guard could not encroach enough to get themselves diffused, or the spike diffused, I should say.
Yeah, they're gonna have a hard time planning B or A. They have so much They have so much stuff to stall the plant. It's gonna be hard for Shroud's team.
So you'll have that kind of watching the backside and being able to enter at the last moment.
I'm surprised neither team has tried to take 2
So Shazam staying
more
alive gets big
often.
here. An A hit looks like it will
Yeah.
be what's going to be cleared out.
At least more mid pressure.
Well, I think it's good that TENZ is using chamber pistol here and didn't buy like a guardian or something. Didn't buy a rifle. Actual true bonus here.
But we do also see this Sage Wall.
Maybe saving for op even. You never know.
Your positions to cut off a lot of angles. Last one through pistol on screen.
Oh.
You
lose your wall.
Shroud coming out with the Spectre. Side player falls in front of sight. This still is an advantage right now for Sentinels.
Like they just stalled all of Sentinel's push. Now what?
It still gets slowed down by Net's poison orb on the right side.
And the double one-ways.
Spoils out the plan. Because the toxic scream's coming down, and now you just got to wait it out until the next cycle.
It's still a minute.
Gotta love this. Good luck seeing through this.
Yeah.
15 seconds
guard has no
down.
info on spawn or mid, so they have to stay at B.
Yeah, I'm gonna ban this guy that's spoiling.
Nice 0 point again.
I'll time him out for 24 hours. Maybe leave him, come back tomorrow.
Seeing Shazam was a big one. Like I said before, knowing where that Sova is with that initiator find utility is actually quite big. And they have a sonar dart.
Certainly Sentinels loses this round, almost for sure.
Wall up, recon dart, 0 point. There you go. Now we've committed into the hit.
Net has to hold.
Look how much they literally cannot plant. What are they gonna do? Look at this. Where's your duelist now?
There's only 14 seconds left on the clock. Zelsis gets the kill on the Trent. Jonah P pushing forward through the smoke. The third kill then onto Shazam. And goes for the 4K.
Wowzers.
Huge.
Absolutely incredible play.
And that gave him
Jonah
ult too. So
been
he
a
can
little
stop
quiet.
plant next
we
round.
talked about the first bloods between
I highly
him
doubt TENZ
and Saya player, and this time he
no shot.
Huge.
No
Playing in
Dude, the fact that Sentinels actually probably should have won that round too.
Turn to press W and go forward is the moment.
And then Jonah P just gets a 4K.
On the backs. Oh my God, what a big play. Absolutely
They've had
needed
success
here.
at A. I
And
would
really a
just keep going
statement
A,
play to break
maybe
what was a tie game so far. That's the kind of
I
round
wish,
you want to just start to
I feel like
separate.
every team should be
Sentinels
forced to have webcams
armor,
on.
though, for some
It's actually really cool that
in favor of the guard. We're going to start off with
the guard, we get to
pressure,
see their faces, but then Sentinels, like, there's just nothing. Like, it should be forced. Like, you should have to have it. It's kind of lame that there isn't any for Sentinels.
And the second kill cannot be traded. Jonah P falls as well, and it's
Wow.
finally going to be
Sentinels just steal around.
Considering it's LCQ, it's a big
It's a riot. It's a riot sanctioned event.
Yeah, there should be camp.
They're at the Complexity headquarters, so you know that I've been there. They have
Oh, they call it just on the edge of that.
I have
oh my gosh,
unlucky.
been there. They have them there, so I don't know why they.
Spike has been planted, and they have to find it instant eyes.
Poor
that
Shroud.
Makes it maybe harder to get the diffuser once they're pinched in there. If we can get the defense.
Can you defuse?
Step forward.
Can you press?
Especially after that null command from Zelsis. Now we're tapping onto it.
Got to half.
Between the walls, and it's now time for the guard to do that.
Oh,
and they're not
so
gonna get it.
close.
Shazam sees that one at least, and it's a 3 versus 1. Net has the Viper's pit, but it is not gonna go.
Good
for
save.
it.
Good save.
Falling back to save his weapon. Woo, skin in the teeth. But
If he had,
Sentinels will make it 8-8.
well, I guess
You
Net
have
couldn't
to
have
be
ulted
kidding
because
me.
they were
If
getting
it can happen in this series, it's
KO
happening.
silenced.
Almost a
but-
defuse there. I was so scared that that was going to happen, and it looked like such a clever play from the guard. Trent just squeaking in enough to get the defuse. But Sentinels wanted it just a bit more as they smother that spike with gunfire.
He has to worry about so much.
8-8 here. Even with a statement round, Sentinels are able to pull it back into a tie game. Full utility both sides. I'm trying to see if that's what
this might. I think this should be a pause on one of the sides.
It does look like they are.
Maybe you go
going to
one
have
more,
that
but
utility they require.
Syed
Push
go for the
themselves
orb?
forward. Trademark.
I feel like
Certainly.
Kind of sold.
He gets it for free too.
Guard.
He's not going to though.
Onto it now for saving every single penny. This could be an alt orb to tour de force if they get B control.
Well, now we got the Pac-Man ult. Into this
Chamber Diffie? Chamber Diffie. Wait, it's actually.
We don't have
Wait, how did it?
the wall anymore, so things are gonna get a little bit more difficult. Nice underhand flash, but it still gets punished here by Shazam, who wasn't affected by the flash on the left side.
They threw their 3v3. I don't know.
It was a good flash. He just
alive.
Now
Trent is stuck on
Wait,
the top,
Net has a good flank though.
Now, nice jiggle
no
gets
chance.
spotted out. Shazam goes for the white swing.
Honestly, for them to not be buying here, another good round for them.
Okay.
Made it expensive.
Nice little dink if he had a better weapon, but Dapper does the same.
What is it with Dapper and these sidestep through the wall shots? He did it on
Alright, here comes the big buy. Brim
Brim
ult. Saya has ult.
His ability
Valen's one off his ult.
Dead space in the starting of his strafe.
How is TENZ getting diff so hard? I just feel like TENZ does not look comfortable as Chamber. It looks like he's playing Chamber kind of like he's playing like Jed or something. He doesn't seem too comfortable with Chamber's pistol either. And he doesn't feel comfortable with the op, it looks like, either. So it's just like all the benefits you have of Chamber, he's not feeling it right now.
They still do it. They find a way to make this comp flow, to use utility for each other, and to keep it in the game. 9-8 here as they take the lead from the guard. Still super close on our final map.
Aldrone does not spot anyone, but at least 0 point did. And that's 3 players stacked
The KO knife get everybody there? Looks like it probably did.
And that is Jiggle Peek by Trent. The wall, and looking for not even a split. It's going to be a 4-player commit towards Orange. An orbital strike coming down from Jonah P.
Oh, this reposition's actually going to be so good. But TENZ. Oh, he wants the battle.
But TENZ clears it out, takes him down, and it's now a 4 versus 2.
What is going on right now?
Trent and Net answers back towards Kitchen. Now Saya with the duel to
gotta give the plant. He sucked though.
Spike going down, and as he leads back out, Saya player gets the kill onto Dapper. Now it's up to Shazam. He does have the Hunter's Fury.
Nobody's considering yellow.
Players, and that's a 0 point.
He dodged the knife too.
Yeah, I
back out, getting the first kill, but the swing
nice
comes
try.
right out from Trent. Easy trade. And
nice
now we're
try.
tied up once again, 9-9.
The choices right now
only
by the
issue
guard.
for the guard
I mean,
is they
we
can't
saw how post-plant the guard was able to play, right?
to
Mollies after mollies, taking things back, being able to push the opposing team off. And then we see Jonah.
I don't think it's that big of a deal.
An open space.
As long as Sentinels doesn't have an up either.
Sentinels, right? The quick decisions right now from the guard
I clutched that though.
Impressive. In the way that they're playing this game. It's going to be required because
TENZ has all
now at this point are pulling out a lot of things we haven't seen. A little bit more mid-play. It's not just the A to B. The A to B, they're trying to spread the map. They are playing fast. They flip the switch. They've had a few more fast rounds where, again...
You kind of need to steal this round, I think, if you're Sentinels. So I think you use all your ults.
They are
Viper ult.
The guards adapting and vice versa.
Viper ult A?
This series has been absolutely incredible.
Viper ult A, but what do you do around it?
Their changes,
TENZ ult,
TENZ, and be able to present this. And I can't wait to see how much.
I mean, Sentinels on attack actually. So
in this tournament for themselves, ultimates are ready coming in here. Sentinels are calling a timeout.
I feel like if you're Sentinels, you want to try to end A.
Guards doing an amazing job actually to even contain.
They've had much more success ending A straight up than
three
doing
players
this
that
but
heavy hitters for Sentinels in this.
Most likely, you just send TENZ to off belt, right?
They're able to win duels against Shroud. TENZ gets fourth position, has timing, cannot win
or
the duels.
Just sit and spawn.
These guys are on point right now from the guard. It's just being
maybe
quick
try to
on the flicks and
pick Boiler,
like I said, Trent is really ready to play, and they're really getting hyped up after all these 4Ks that Jonah P gets, Trent gets, Valen gets.
He's like late. They're late out of spawn.
A 13 HP tool de force in this very map. So these guys are just vibing across the whole series in this third map, and it starts here.
I appreciate the attempt.
50 HP.
Okay.
So you know he'll take another shot. He'll be up for another one.
That's a whip.
This could be another one of those contact rounds. So
it's hard with the Viper wall, but what does TENZ do with his op though? That's the question. Oh, that's a good kill.
Quickly moving up with that.
He's stuck though. Is the problem.
Dapper goes down the wall. That's given Sentinel so much control inside the site is gone.
Viper Shroud's
ult. Organize and get themselves in here. Tour de force and Vandals to make it happen.
Look at that.
They ult and they retake fast, right? They have to. There's the ult. Smart of Sentinels to bait the plant and just get off and hold.
To help out to flush out the Viper's pit. And now Shroud has to look left and right. And it's Jonah B to drop the Viper's pit. Drop the spike carrier as well.
These smokes are so annoying.
Yeah, they are
They're so annoying for TENZ. Wait.
Oh. And they get to save the off backside probably.
From the generator for the trade.
Backside.
They got it. They got it. They got it. They got it. All good. They got it.
Stepping up so big right now. The rest of the team obviously flowing with him, but the frags he has been able to change.
All of Sentinel's ults and they lost. Minus res, obviously.
That is no bueno.
That was like every ult in the game pretty much, minus res.
Right, never forget who passed the ball for the assist. And a lot of those are going to the Brimmy Stimmy right now. As you see
the difference in how comfortable Saya player
10-9. They continue to change leads, Van Silly. Literally our last map. And they cannot hold it for more than one round. Can Sentinels again come back? It's a low buy this time. It's starting to be that taxing. And Shazam down to 1 HP to start.
Oh, Shazam almost got spammed to that wall.
That's insane.
Where is TENZ?
There's a heal. Okay, there's a heal.
Just holding mid push.
We're good.
And thankfully, Dapper also has a res. If anything,
I just feel like TENZ is like
just go.
Kind of afraid too. You see a lot of chambers like walk mid and go take fights. He's like literally just sitting spawn.
Play this, Vance. Sonar Bolt is out.
The pressure's on right now.
2-2-1 is with a kind of a lean towards 3 for the guard. So they do have a bit of positioning here to retaliate. But I wonder what this duo.
In what world do you see a chamber just behind a sage holding A from middle? I don't know. Not really sure what they're doing.
Now with the 0 point, there's no TP. He TP's just before actually. The 0 point pings out. So now Saya player.
Shazam has liked to call these B fakes into A.
Yeah.
It's worked pretty reasonably.
Remember, Sonar Bolt was fired quite a while ago, so this timing puts Shazam back in A. Just
looks
about
like
when that's coming back up.
Retake anyway.
And they'll be able to fire in. They showed KO, util, and Shazam's
they can delay the plant though a long time here. There's the wall, there's the mollies. Dude, poor Shroud. It is not fun being the designated bomb planter. Like, I really wish... Wait, TENZ is reflanking mid, it looks like. Wait, no, he's not. Where's the chamber reflank mid, guys? We have the Sova's reflanking, I guess.
They know that's the flank watch, but will they know there's one more lurking?
Jonah P's getting diff right now. On this retake, Saya player drops another one. Dapper has been a hero for the team so far. Is just trying to hold back towards 410. Molly towards the front.
It's not.
And
It's
like
playing
I
it
said,
safe.
The wall comes out. The Molly to block out the area too.
Bro, we need to get TENZ inserted. We need our chamber to get up somewhere. We need our chamber to find.
2 more rounds for the guard to move forward to knock down sentinels to lower.
Honestly,
finally separate the rounds just a
it like
little.
reminds me a little bit of like a ranked game where like your chamber doesn't want to lurk, and you end up just having a chamber just following the team into a site, and it just like feels weird. It looks weird.
But give it up. The Sentinels didn't know that. The full
This is not like
you said,
I don't know.
I
think the chamber is like kind of the carry. Like chamber's carrying the guard. Side player's like getting a bunch of early picks and doing a bunch of stuff with his off.
They look to come out strong.
Like TENZ is just with his team every round.
TENZ is back on Guardian. They forced him this round.
Yeah, why does he have a Guardian right now?
No, I mean, they decided to force, which I can't blame them. 9/11.
Get like a bro, just get a bulldog if anything, or like a get Vandal half armor and use your if you want to use your headhunter, you have op next round or something.
You're not out of it yet. Right now,
yeah, but I don't care if they force. You don't force a Guardian on chamber.
Rifle head armor, half armor sounds like the right play.
He has a Guardian because of the KO. That's the.
The owl drone to try to clear out just a bit. Maybe try to sell a double fake, a double pump back into B. It seems to be the case.
It's purely on tendencies.
Such a neat wall.
Yeah, I mean, it's how you play like other agents
too. If he wants to put that wall up, he can go through mid. He can
if he's not comfy with the headhunter, he shouldn't be playing chamber. Now, I'm not saying TENZ is bad, but
Sentinels here. No command comes out. W keys press. Sentinels looking to close this.
Oh, he missed. Oh no.
Without having a fragment be landed.
Do they have any way to stop the next one? No.
Another one of those duels that's won here by Trent, who gets a second kill, but at least we get a plant down for Sentinels. The push forward coming out from TENZ, spawning 2 players at orange before he TPs back. A 5 versus
like, where's our chamber lurk mid? Or like our Sova lurk mid?
On a retake if they want to, but he's still watching that flank while the rest are pushing
forward. Oh, that's a good ult. Oh, the suck into the brim ult. Oh, that's a nice combo. Wait, there's our lurk.
TENZ is on his lonesome. 4 players swinging out. We get the defuse for the guard. And they are at map and series point.
And they're focusing Trent. They're still thinking ahead. This game is not won as close as it is. Nightfall's going to be on deck. Viper's Pit is there if they want a Pac-Man A to start things off. Incredible answers right now from the guard.
I would
Sentinels
also say
is trying
that TENZ should be the one on chamber.
However, it's like, what do you do?
Based on how they're playing,
doesn't seem to be providing much more than the few rounds
if this is how they're going to play, then TENZ should not be the chamber.
So
yeah, but I mean, maybe it's pressure too. Think about how many people said TENZ needs to play chamber. TENZ is only a one trick. TENZ is not a jet. TENZ is bad as this. We need TENZ to play chamber, and now this is his first match as chamber, and he looks so uncomfortable.
They leave just Jonah PFP.
Oh, it's just, these spams are so rough.
Fight against them. We're not actually going for any shots to retaliate back. We're just trying to play the contact first.
No, Sentinels has another chance.
Green or Sentinels.
Ultimate's there for Dapper. They can play a little bit aggressive to get one to go down, but it has to be a safe res. The wall, same wall. Is it a different
Wait, it's good. They're doing a different plant actually. Wait, I like this. The adaptation.
Gets the wall bang out to Jonah P, but it's still Trent that's alive. Another player that's been prominent for the team. TENZ finally gets another kill. 4 Sentinels onto Valen.
Wait, maybe they're back. Maybe they're awake. Hold, please.
Saya player is way too far back in A still. And as you mentioned it here, Riv, one of those moments where you're just pushing very quickly.
They have so much. They have so much money. I think they go for kills. Yeah.
Somehow they land that shot.
2v3. Keep going for kills. Oh. Wait.
Somehow a 2 versus 1. No way. Shazam only with the Guardian.
Shazam in the 1v2.
The second weapon of the Bulldog on the ground. We have it at halfway. He gets the headshot into 1 versus 1. Recon dart out. We're still clicking on that clock. And now we go for the ADS. We're trying to go for the tap.
Shazam keeping them in this.
I say the body kills for Shazam. The Red Bull clutch.
Their money is going to be so bad. You take a pause here. Take a pause, please. Y'all got to figure this out.
Yeah, their buy is so bad. They have
keeping you in the game. Shazam using it all.
Wow.
Because he has it. What a great play here. Showing a little bit of a touch towards the left side, which drew his opponent was able to get the 1v1 in the planter
wow.
and find the same
what
for the
clutch.
next one. An incredibly necessary play.
Two
It couldn't have happened any other way for Shazam
two rifles,
there. And
one
he
with
keeps
half armor,
Sentinels in this series. Let's see what they have here now coming in around 20.
Wait, TENZ is aggressive opping mid. This is good.
Sentinels
he whiffed.
want this. They are so hungry. Saya player looking for the shots.
Oh,
Operators.
it's fine. They have res, right?
Sides. 10 goes down. Saya player.
They wall res. Yep. All good.
Mistake there on the crossover, but the res comes out right away from the wall. So that's wall down.
Still,
that's res
that
down
means they can't wall plant.
But at least the dual defense is still up and running for TENZ.
Viper is ulted A, so they have to pretty much go.
It seems like Sentinels don't really want to do
too
much
wall.
until they receive information from the
They can't go B with no stage wall, right? No way.
What are we facing?
Can't go A
any bit
Viper
to favor or put the
They have. I mean, what do they do?
You see the rotation now coming over from Dapper. He doesn't find too much of a flank. Remember, we got the res back in this one.
The drone might be good. They might not clear Jonah out here.
B is a hit again, and Sentinels gonna try it.
Wait.
Oh man, the salvation coming back from the dead and gets the kill. Winner onto Saya player. TENZ gets an important kill, allowing Sentinels to get the plant down. Trent moving forward, slow orb flash, stuck inside the slow orbs as well. And things are looking good, at least for Sentinels on the post line. TENZ, he's activated. Long have we waited. And
yeah, that's a save.
Oh, no.
Things a little bit more difficult for the guard to try to go for the retake.
Saya pushed the smoke to try to get the kill while the drone was looking at Jonah, and he dies, and then Jonah gets attacked at the same time.
This is what we're getting out of this game.
Yeah.
Again, the simulation, I'm so
TENZ is ready, though. TENZ is posted on it. Wait, TENZ picked up the op. He's feeling it. He's back with the op now.
Sentinels is going to bring it in with a full 5, too. A flawless round to bring it within 1 to tie Icebox versus the guard. Again, both teams bringing not new
guard's money is still
new,
solid,
very new. And Sentinels, and Shroud, and the rest of the team with the organization behind them and coaching, and the guard adding Cupid after Masters too. There's so many changes both teams have gone through.
I'm trying to think.
Holy crap! This is the game that
it's not even like
absolutely amazing play coming out.
It's all individual. It seems it's not like super sick tactics or anything. Everything is individual.
Through the toxic screen, or trying to do that hero play from Saya player because you have the TP activated, so the reaction time that was needed for TENZ to get that kill was important, and they got it. And now
big ult if Valen gets it.
Comes out for the defense.
All right, they have Valen ult now too. Yeah.
A 0 point
last round of the half.
As well. As they fall back now for the guard. Time to play more passively. And we're just looking to execute.
Good ult to delay them. That's a really good ult. Certainly they don't push this, right? It's going to hit 4. Yeah, I don't know why. Why are we ulting all this if we're not going to push and capitalize? Because now you have nothing for the retake here.
I could see Valen ult delayed, but the Trent ult too.
The Trent ult was bad, yeah. That was not good.
Fowler's not going to make it through.
That was
that
was not
huge.
good.
The fact that it's solidified really starts to throw guard off and how they
That's
can
a good molly. That delays.
B's to play again, but the mollies, the plants,
the push.
Jonah P goes down.
Celsius with the headshot. Jonah P then runs back into the molly because
suck
that
into the molly.
So long. It's a 4 versus 4.
The whiffy.
Missed by TENZ.
Another whiff.
Still moving forward.
How many whiffs can we get?
Sentinels, and we're staying back at least, trying to run that clock down.
30 seconds, no wall.
Doesn't have that wall anymore.
We have one Viper molly.
Guard is so concerned about
come back up, but this is an opportunity for the guard to
push good molly. TENZ has to plant.
Through the wall as well. Oh, the body, the gun stick. So Dapper falls.
No.
Saya player. Only 2 more to go. TENZ and Shazam. No Hunter's Fury as Shazam needs to get the kill to activate it.
Not like this, man.
A 0 point comes out.
Come on, TENZ, your time.
TENZ, no whiffing.
Looking back towards Snowman. Waiting
wait.
For They both get a kill. It's a 2 versus 2. Now we're pushing forward to the 1 versus 1. It's Trent. It's TENZ. Trent is moving forward. The swing. He gets the kill.
He's back. Let's go, baby.
Incredible play. Down to the last drop. You can't ask for anything more. And it's
the entire map.
Operator play coming through on
the last 2
Trent,
maps, to be honest.
taking him down. A clutch master of this series throughout.
Everyone take a deep breath. It's fine. We're still in this.
We're going to overtime. The teams could not be pushing each other any harder to the max here. And it is the operator play. It is still TENZ to come up with
that was a sick wallbang shot.
To make sure we get there.
Imagine that quick scope when he repeats. He killed one there too. That would have been so sick.
We're in OT round 25. Let's do it.
We have a match on our hands here. Now it could go either way. Now it's crazy.
I'm not ready to go
let's get the Shroud OT push, and we got this.
So it's your last chances to get things done, and Sentinels did a great job to bring this into overtime. Now, you just mentioned it, Riv, we're resetting things. The wall comes up on the B site, and Dapper gets a little bit of info from the Prowler being played by Trent from Garage.
You really, I can't believe what TENZ and Shazam have done for Sentinels in the past few rounds. I mean, you have to
He's doing well with the off.
Coming into this first overtime round with what just happened, how close they came each time.
Do you think TENZ buys an op in either half here?
And do it all over again.
I think there's no chance.
I mean, considering he didn't buy it on defense, which is where
to be not too much forward pushing by Sentinels, they're still getting the only read.
Let's see this knife line up.
What they get right now. No real
mid-site probably.
On the map by
it's unbreakable that lands top side, I guess.
There's a preemptive.
Yeah.
Poison orb here coming out from a Shroud, so we're timing the push from the guard when the orb comes down. But the slow orb and Snake
wait, Sentinels has 4 here though.
And now you know
how do they plant this?
Oh. The guard on the attack, and it's valid in net, at least opening up the
wait, Shazam shocked himself on accident.
Those damn Brimby smokes! He lands both of them on the ground.
But they have to cover from top site. No one's covering. There's 3 guys just hiding yellow. Somebody cover, man.
Just enough to get the frag there. Set up for a 3v3 to end us up on this round of our first overtime.
Yeah.
A slow rotation here. You can see the intention coming in from the side of Sentinels. They're letting TENZ go as slow as possible before he
beats no, they're just, why are we 3 back yellow? Why are we all back yellow?
It's all up to Saya.
Oh wait, no, never mind.
Nobody wanting to be the first one to go down. The shot misses!
Oh my, still there though.
Shroudy?
Valen's still there, but Shroud stops him close range. So
we're
pushing forward from a nice haunt. But it's Shroud with the 3rd kill into the round and a 4th kill into the round. The defuse comes.
Shroud has woken up in overtime. Shroud has woken up the last round of the game again.
When it's time to clutch,
yeah,
it really comes down to it.
That's what you're paying Shroud the big bucks for.
For Sentinels, is this game has gone back and forth in favor of Guard, in favor of Sentinels. Once again, game point.
Can we push the Guard into the lower bracket? Number 1 seed, first Masters, number 1 seed of the LCQ. Can they get upset by Shroud, TENZ, and friends? We are 1 round away.
We have another series coming up after this, and that's FaZe versus EG. But before that, let's see.
Maybe Saya feeling the pressure. He hasn't buying up on defense now.
No op this round at all.
Potentially being shook here. No forward pushes. Look at how the 3 players are working towards mid. Jump spot. Super passive towards back A. Looking to play the retake. The only one that's really aggressive is Saya player in the front of green.
Wait, they missed it.
One or did he see it?
I don't think they spotted it early enough. Yeah, he spotted it too late. They get a freebie. Wait.
Oh my God.
Pause.
In overtime.
No way, but we still have
nice, good trade, good trade. Wait, another bad trade though.
Traded up by Valen. Spike is down once again with the fragment on the ground.
No, Shazam, you missed the kill. That was the kill right there.
Back into the guard as Net is pushing forward. Celsius thought he had the timing. Now it's Shroud on a 3 versus 1 as he leans out.
Net knows you had it. You had it. You got through under it.
What is the wall? Why are we walling that?
Yeah,
probably they're worried about B main. They don't want to
why the hell are there 2 spawn looking through the open spot?
I mean, they should have been, but I don't think you wall.
The guard just
you like literally give yourself no space if you wall like that, though.
I think he could have walled a little bit up and then planted in.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been safe for sure.
Yeah, that's what I
mean. You could have still planted.
We're resetting things. That momentum that was built by Sentinels off that retake is now gone from how that round panned out here for the guard.
You could have walled at an angle too. Yeah, you didn't have to wall the straight line.
Default defense by Sentinels.
Make yourself like a little pocket, like a little acute angle.
They can use to delay or get that 1v1 duel.
You know what an acute
Same
angle
thing.
is,
Your
Slasher?
chat is
Really
too
set up by
young
the
to
guard.
know what that means.
Yeah.
True.
I think we may be
That's
moving
true,
into
probably.
the not
They're
want to
too
lose
obtuse.
phase of the game.
True.
We
That
may get a
means.
little bit hesitant
True.
on the plays. I would be very surprised to see a super fast play coming out here, but that's what we love. We love to be surprised. And just, it's going to be a waiting game right now eventually. We're down to 1 minute. I think everybody is cemented in place right now.
Dangerous position at the beginning of this round for Shroud, though, because if he actually does get flushed out by a Prowler, by a Haunt, by a Recon, or anything, or should I say a 0 point, he's not the one that's going to be able to TP away. So you're going to have to run that Snake Bite onto the ground to run the delay, because you want to use TENZ to look down towards under 2 from his positioning on the top of B. So that's on lock at least for
We got a
now.
pace change here from the guard going 30-second execute. How can they stop this? They don't realize there's a wall. They're going to have to kill the wall.
Wall's already there.
Viper
Remember, that choke
mollies.
point really did him in last time, so they're going to make sure they clear out most of it.
Good suck. Oh no. Oh no.
Sentinels isn't
Oh
ready for
no.
it.
Where's the
Down a
comms?
bit of a mistiming.
Oh
Beautiful
no.
flash from Fallon as well.
That's
It's
Shroud's
not like
wall.
this.
We got to calm
Not
that
like
wall's
this.
going down, guys.
But it's
How
Shroud
did it
and
happen so
TENZ.
quick?
Shroud and TENZ. Only
Wait, 10s? 1v5? 1v3?
TENZ?
No, they're like, alright guys, let's not throw this. 1v3. It's 10s. Let's not do this.
Speaking of
Looks like
chambers, he also has head.
If Shroud gets that kill,
Set up
it's a
by Jordan
2v2
Peterson
right now.
there
Just saying.
By electric box on your right. Good and happy to fire that out and
Just
set
saying.
up for another one. Is he going mid or right?
Wait, TENZ changes crosshair back again.
By Jonah P right now.
There's no
He's
chance.
laced up and
Yeah, no
sprinting
chance.
mid after
GG.
firing the molly. The ability to continue to delay. You have to be kidding me. They have like a guarantee on this round. A 2-year guarantee right
Gotta
there.
love getting through all the
14 to 13. The guard
Yep.
pulling into favor now.
That's why they didn't have to peek.
Oh my gosh,
Uh-oh.
game point. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Jonah P paying back from the mistake from that previous
All right,
round.
Sai is
They
confident
almost
this time.
lost that.
He got an
Because
knock,
they won-
yep.
Because they won the
Got
first round. He's like,
by
all right,
Dapper.
let's fucking take it.
And now he buys
That's
back
the
with
timeout, finally.
insurance. It's a warranty, as you mentioned before. They had the orbital start to play the pulse plan, and now we finally have an opportunity for the timeouts to come back.
Uh-oh.
And
They're
for
super
Sentinels to
confident in
figure
net
out
being
how
able
they
to
can
hold
bring
down
this
A.
into a third overtime. But we talked about that confidence.
They're
with
gonna keep
that,
sending
that
Saya
was flattened after the
number
guard was
2,
able to bring
B
it back
main,
to a 13-13.
Top of yellow.
And then you see these type of plays that came out from
Yeah.
Just making
Net
sure
and
to try
Valen
to
to
shut
open up
down,
the A site. You
any
need this
D
timeout right now for
presence.
Sentinels to not only calm things down, but also figure out
I
how
don't
to
know
close it out.
if they're
But
having
we see this
miscoms
round
with the
if you want to
walls.
survive
It
into
happened a
the
couple
upper
times
brackets.
on
I think
Breeze
one of the
too,
things that
or at
makes
least
it so
once.
chaotic,
But
and I hope I have a second to talk about this, is
Zelsis
have
died, and it seemed like he
this
wasn't
utility coming in
realizing
from
that the
guard,
Viper wall was about to go
and You can
down.
basically get all
He also
the
stayed
denied
at that
space
green
that you
box
want,
too
right? You're
long
getting
in sight.
information by throwing a haunt somewhere.
'Cause he
Nobody's
ended up
there.
getting sucked
0
anyway.
point covers a gigantic
So he probably was
area.
dead
You know
anyway,
no
but
one's there.
I don't know
And
if they're
it's one
not
person at
calming
yellow,
or if
you know the rest are
it's just
long
like the
B,
flood,
and you
the
can do
comms
the
are
same
flooded.
thing
I'm
at
not
A.
sure.
The guard is doing so good at identifying that negative space.
What do you think
that they're
Sentinels
not
goes off
getting info
this?
from is where
I
their
could see them doing
opponents
another B
are.
fake into
And they're
A.
using it so well. And Sens do the same thing with a bit of their.
I
combos
don't
with the KO
want them
and
to
the-
end B
the Sova,
because
so credit to both teams,
it
but
seems
they're
like
using it so well
it's
to
not going
dissect
very
and
well.
take out
So
Sentinels.
if they're gonna start
Yeah,
B, I want them to end A no
Jonah,
matter what.
25,
Whether that means
24
they're
frags,
faking or
everybody's
whatever.
getting deep into this one. Prowler mid to start things off.
Hopefully they're
It
just
looks
going
like
for B.
TENZ is actually going to be on a solo mission this time.
It's been a while since we've seen some pipes control.
Jonah's gonna have like
Yeah.
a really good chance to get a kill here.
Okay.
Ken's putting a ton of
This could
pressure
work out
in
for
too.
the later rounds.
Shroud, you better kill a Saya player. Oh,
This round, upshot missed by
doesn't have
Saya
TP
player,
yet.
still has that
Doesn't get
TP.
pushed off. He
Yeah,
repeaks.
another-
Working to
Never
swing
try.
back
Is
out, and
tagged.
Sal Jones will
Okay.
probably confirm that it's
Wait,
time to
oh,
go
we
for the
almost
TP
spammed.
back.
Are they gonna plant? I bet you they're gonna wall and do the
Possible
plant
shots there.
inside again, maybe.
Wall goes down quickly.
Oh,
Dapper
this
trying to
might
set up
be-
defense actually
wait.
against his own wall. The
What
forward
is this?
positioning is a must right now. They have to be confident.
You have to wait for wall to be up, and then he walls up, and then he
Still a bit
plants.
of
I guess.
hesitation on getting into the site from the guard. They want to know that Sen is
Poor
just as
Shroud.
committed. And here's the plant going down. The dink.
Oh gosh.
Indeed,
Do they
the
know?
wall
They
gets
know.
broken, but Shroud, he's still alive
Oh.
for a minute. He
Do they?
swings
I don't
out.
think they do.
Timing! What a bait
No.
by Trent.
Oh,
How is
there's the
Fraser gonna
TENZ
go
lurk.
overtime?
TENZ is going
Two
too
kills
early.
that come back from the guard.
Oh,
It's
no.
a player advantage now
Oh,
for the defenders
no.
for the retake. But like I said, it's still punted for long. We have good positioning right now from Sentinels. No more fragments, no more post-plant
Oh,
positioning.
no.
And because of that, players are falling
Oh,
down.
no.
And now
Oh,
that
no.
allows
That
Viper's
was
fit
so
to come back.
weak, too.
One more to go.
Oh,
And
no.
Celsius with the kill through the smoke, looking for the spray.
You're
It's
spamming the
back
same
to
spot
halfway,
over and
out
over
with the
again.
classic.
Nice
That
shot.
gets the kill.
GG.
And that's going to be
Sad.
the card that finally seals it. 13
Sad.
to 15 in their
I mean,
favor.